Good morning, guys. Sorry about that. My power actually went out, so it reset my internet and everything. But yeah, getting back to the Dream Hangars, let me just go over everything here first. In case you aren't aware, I do have a creator code. So if you are purchasing anything from the web shop, it is Adrian Chong without any spaces. And that goes towards supporting the channel so that I can continue to create War Robots content for you guys in the form of videos, live streams, guides, giveaways, your Dream Hangars baby account, all the different series. And it helps to paying my internet bill. Okay. Hold on a second here. Okay, so today's Dream Hangar comes from Swifty. So you should be able to see it on the screen. We have the Rex, the Condor, the Raptor, the Lynx, the Scorpion, the Minos. Okay, so we're going to be running that. We're going to be testing it out. So it looks like this is an animal-themed one. Rex. I don't know if they're thinking like Tyrannosaurus Rex, Condor, Raptor, Lynx, Scorpion, and it looks like the Ox Minos as well. Hey, Gato. Okay, so hopefully my power doesn't go out, but there's a chance that it may. So hopefully I can do this stream quickly here. Okay, so we've got the Rex with the Shatter and Splinter. This is what I'm running, the Brawler track. Okay, so Repair Amp, the Last Stand. We're gonna use the Bull drone on here, but I actually prefer the Showdown, but I'll use this. We're back. Yeah, fingers crossed that it doesn't happen again. I swear, I have like the worst luck when it comes to technology. It's not my PC breaking down, my internet turning off like middle of the live stream, or when I get updates. It's always in the middle of my live streams. Like what? Just really bad luck. I need a backup. Dude, I can't afford that. Okay, so we've got the Sport Condor with the Subdue and Tamer. Okay, Nuclear Amp, Integrated Power Unit. I'm gonna go with this one, this pilot. Then we have the Raptor with the Kieran and Ganjo with the jump. Okay, so for the players who keep asking me, why does your Raptor jump so far? Like, is that guy cheating? No, I'm not cheating. I'm actually gonna use, so what I do is I combine the jump unit with the Raptor's jump, and I press them, like, I activate the ability and the jump at the same time. So this here, the jump unit. So I'm not using advanced repair or unstable conduit or phase shift. Those are usually the ones that players use. I'm using jump units. I'm going to click on this and my Raptor's ability at the same time to get the extra distance. Just telling you before we launch into a game. We've got the Lynx with the Screamers. Okay. I'm going to go with the Kestrel drone. Those are the pilot skills. Then we have the Scorpion with the Elox and the Murex. This is going to be an interesting one. I haven't tried this out yet. I'm going to run Shield Breaker on here and see how that goes. I might change this for Unstable Conduit or something later on, but we'll see. Is this the start, or did you just... Yeah, this is the start. I actually started earlier, but then while I was streaming, my power went out, so it reset everything, including my internet. So I had to delete that link. I had to delete that link, and then, basically create the whole stream, like everything, like the title and everything, redo another one, just so that there wouldn't be problems. Because you can't just connect and just live stream. You will get breaks in your live stream and it creates other problems. Yeah, so that's why I just created a whole new live stream. Yeah, so if my power goes out, I'll have to do it again. Hopefully it doesn't. Although think maybe if my power did go out, I might kind of move the Dream Hangars maybe to later tonight if that happens. But anyways, we've got the Ox Minos with the Chasm. Why do these weapons look so small on here? What the? They have a bit of the sizing issue. Like, why do these look so big? And then when you get to this, it's like 80% of the size that it should be. Is it just me? Like, what? Why do they? Yeah, they may want to change that. You're interested in the Scorpion? Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the Scorpion myself. I haven't tried that build out yet. Hey, Ajal. And then we have also... We've got the Frederick. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. In case you are kind of new to the whole Dream Hangars and you've never seen these live streams or videos, basically what happens is the viewers, which would be you guys, submit your Dream Hangar. So I have up on the screen, we've got Swifty's Dream Hangar here. So what they do is they tell me, you know, if they were to build a Dream Hangar, it could be a theme or it could be something you're, you know, upgrading and you're not sure if it's going to work if it was fully upgraded. What I do is I rebuild that hangar. Okay, so, you know, this is the hangar I'm going to be using. So what I do is I rebuild it using everything maxed out. Okay, so maxed equipment, drones, pilot skills, the weapons and everything. We run into a couple of games, or we run a couple of games, and then I try to evaluate the hangar. So I look at the composition, I look at where they can actually survive in Champion League. Just because it's maxed out doesn't mean that it's necessarily good. You know, the build might not be good, which might be the case with this particular build here. And then what I do is, you know, after a couple of games, I go in and I start to tweak things and I try to optimize it. So that means I could change out these weapons for something else, you know, and I might recommend, you know, maybe different drone or even pilot. This way you can build a stronger hangar and you know exactly what to upgrade. So it saves you time and it saves you a lot of resources. And, you know, usually it's not just one player that has a particular build in mind. So the whole purpose of this is to help players so that they don't waste their resources and their time. You think the Scorpion might be the best just because of the weapons? Okay, so usually what I do is before I launch into a game, I usually look at the composition. I think a lot of players, they don't pay enough attention to the composition most times. You don't want too much range, generally. Like sometimes I see players running like 4 range bots or so. I remember back when we couldn't choose game modes, and I would land on TDM. I also thought at the time if I had more range, it would work. But I actually found in the majority of the games, I would use no more than 2 range max. It's just how the games, you know, when the other team got aggressive or they pushed, if I had too much range, I would be in trouble. So as a rule of thumb, I usually have just 1 range and then the rest kind of like brawlers. So we have a bit of range here. We've got this range. I guess these would be considered range, but it's more the Condor, so that's good. And then I look at how many tanks we have. So tanks would be things that I can use to hold beacons down with, which would probably be the Raptor and the Rex. Yeah, so I try to get a little bit more brawlers in. Like this is just me personally, but I would rather have more brawlers in. Like I would take out maybe the Condor, or I don't know. I'd have to decide between the Scorpion and the Condor, but those would be the ones that I would look at. Oh, Reaper, thank you so much for the donation. Would Toxin Murex work on the Rex? I'll have to remember that because... So one of the things that Swifty wanted me to like to test. So we're going to be testing out this build. But if it doesn't work, then I need to try to find another combo which they can hopefully build in workshops. So we'll be taking a look at builds for that. Hello. Okay, so... Oh, and the mothership. Okay, so this is what I'm running. And yeah, we're going to run a couple games now. We're going to see how we do with this hangar. gonna try to see if we can spot some weaknesses, and then we're gonna try to patch it up. Patch it up as in make it stronger. So yeah, that's how Dream Hangars works. And you know, if you are participating in Dream Hangars and you do get chosen, there's a good chance that you're gonna get a prize too. I've already actually told Swifty what their prize was. So because I have the sword unit giveaway, they have now won a sword unit, so it's guaranteed prize. Wait a minute, I just noticed these clouds here. Was that always like that? I tend not to pay attention to these things sometimes, but I noticed, like, is it just me? Okay. You know what? That guy should have actually gone for center, because that's more of a brawler. He would have been able to hold it down a lot better than I would. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I'm not gonna make it. And I can't heal either. I should have healed before. Oh, wait. What the heck's going on over here? Yeah, I think that... Okay, they did get the center. That's what I would have done. So if I... On this map especially, if you're in a tet... If you're in a tet, you want to go straight for center, because you can teleport there too. Oh, I'm gonna fly this way here. Yo, man, these guys really want me dead. Motherships following me here. Wait, I'm stuck on this. Ooh, that's a lot of range. The thing is, they've also got, these guys also have... They've got the solar on there. Okay, well, let's see if we can try to... This is why I like the Raptor. Oh, they're gonna drop in over here. It's got a shield. There we go. I forgot they got that bug with the mini map. I keep thinking that there's a player here, but there wasn't. Oh. Whoa. That guy's gonna kill me. Wait, where is he? Oh, we got him. Ugh. No. I can't blink back. There's a sword unit there. Oh shoot! No, almost. Ah. Okay, we're gonna. Oops. He's dead. There's no ways. They did it on purpose. I don't think they would do something like that on purpose. Yeah, but they need a fix. They need to fix that. Why is he facing that way? Ah! So wait, where's my teammates? Because now I can't tell where my teammates are. There's one over here. I hope that Pathfinder on my team keeps an eye on this guy, because I'm gonna need his help. Where's that Pathfinder? This is a terrible build. What is the strongest Titan in the game now? That's a tough one. I mean, I could say something like Ultimate Arthur, but the thing is, Ultimate Arthur can get smoked by Bisaglia and Arbiters. I know players are going to say, oh, easy, Atlas is. Actually, Atlas could get killed just as fast, if not faster, than the Ultimate Arthur. Because the thing with this is you have Pathfinders that can break through the shield. You have Thor, which can break through the shield. Bisaglia. I would actually argue that the Atlas has more counters to it. Yeah, I mean, Maul is pretty strong. Although I think... Man, that guy only dropped his Titan now. I think Maul is gonna probably get a nerf though. Because we just... I mean, look at what we're looking at right now. There's one Atlas and there's two Maulers. But there's also Maulers at center. There's two Maulers fighting at center. Usually, if you look at how many Titans, like which Titans you see in a game, that's how you know what's going to get nerfed. So, I mean, that's like what, 4 Maulers? 4 Maulers and 1 Atlas. So there's like a 70-80% chance, I'd say, that the Maul is probably going to get nerfed. Too many shields in the game. Well, as I said, if you have Pathfinder, you can... What is going on? Oh, he has another bot. Yeah, look at all the Maulers. You see more Maulers actually than the Atlas, I would say. Yeah, so there's about a, I'd say 70-80% chance that Mauler is probably going to get nerfed. Even though I know players don't want me saying that. But I mean, I don't need to say anything. Like, it's so obvious. When you're in a game and that's all you see, you know, that's where what's more likely going to happen. Not many. Well, I actually... So here's the thing. Oh, geez, we were down a player too. Here's the thing. Like, I know players say, well, you see, you said that Ultimate Arthur is the best and I can't get it, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, Ultimate Arthur can die just as fast as any Titan. So there's so many counters to it too. I mean, I can show you right now. So Bisaglia with Arbiters can kill it. You know, even an Atlas could kill it. Mauler could kill it. You know, even Ultimate Minos. The thing that makes this Arthur very weak are actually these weapons, because the shield can't block it. So basically, if you had an Ao Ming or like an Ether, this thing is toast. I still think for a free player, Indra is the way to go. Some say that Luchador, but I still disagree with that, because Luchador, the thing that keeps the Luchador alive is like the Reflector Shield. So if they do anything to that Reflector Shield, and they have done it in the past, you know, that's pretty much the end of the Luchador. Play robots that you enjoy playing, not OP things. Well, that's the thing. Players generally go towards OP stuff. It's just by nature, I think. It's not... We're gonna start with this, because I want to see how these weapons... I mean, I don't think these weapons are gonna do well. But These guys are gonna push Saint to him. Oh boy. Hey, we got a kill. Seems to be working. I need a heal here. Ooh. I don't know if I would go with that though. I'd have to run more games here with... some rust on this guy. Maybe I need to run Shield Breaker on here. Oh, jeez, all the stealth. I don't know about these weapons, man. Yeah, I think it might be worth me running Shield Break because I'm seeing still a lot of sword units. Yeah, I can't push because this is not a brawler, so I have to kind of hang back here. Oh, I got stuck. No! Well, I'm alive so far. We have that going for us. Oh no, he's going after my teammate. There we go. This guy will kill me. I'm not gonna... yeah, that stupid bug. I can't see where the players are. My team needs to drop in with their Titans. Now would be a good time. We have no one with Shield Breaker. Oh, he's almost dead. Activate my shield here. Oh, he's almost dead, but I'm almost dead too. Oh! Oh! This guy's gonna kill me. Ugh. Wait, where did he go? You like the older Titans? Which one, which older Titan do you like? I still think the Indra would still tops the Minos and the Luch and the Rook. Good game, Quan. Now Rex didn't do too bad, but I think the blast shotguns might be better on that thing. I'm not really liking that Lynx build either. I find the Screamers fire too slow. The only thing is, there's a good chance that Redeemers might get nerfed too. Do I prefer... I think right now, probably Chasm, but both work. I'm gonna be dead here. Oh my. Yeah, that wasn't a place for them to be. Okay. Ah. Come on, he's blinded me. Oh, I messed up his jump. Oh, come on, get him. He's almost dead. Yes. We got a Titan Slayer with us. I messed up my jump. Ugh. I tried to jump at the same time to the other side. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, my health, my health. This is not good. Ish. Uh-oh. What is that? No! Oh! Whoa! I was shooting through that guy's shield. Oh, oh man! I dropped in the wrong Titan. This is why I hate. This is why I hate the different hangar decks. When I'm selecting things fast, that's what happens. It's that glitch. I gotta get that out of my hangar. I switched to the wrong Titan because it automatically popped up. I couldn't switch to the other hangar. The Indra is way better. I'm just gonna leave that so I can get more games in here. I wish Pixonic could, like, there's a feature where I can lock my hangars so that it doesn't swap in the middle of a game. Because, like, I wanted to pick, but it automatically defaulted to this hangar. So the thing is, why did it default to that? Players told me it was because I had an ultimate in that hangar, so it went there, but that's not an ultimate. So it still defaulted to that hangar. Huh, yeah. So many Maulers. Yeah, do you know what Titan's gonna get nerfed? Probably the Mauler. Like I said, it's really predictable, and I know players like to play it like they didn't know. But when you drop into a game and like 80% of the Titans are Maulers, what do you think's gonna get nerfed? Doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Okay, let's see if we can try it. I was just trying to line up there. I should have jumped a little bit sooner. And they have a Pathfinder. And you know, I always get campers. Okay, now that we got that out of our hangar, let's try to run this one. Oh shoot, this guy's got... I was trying to... Huh? There's the mines. Oh! He died to all the mines. Yeah, these fire way too slow for me. We gotta change this build. Ah! We've got a guy! Intruder! Intruder! Shoot. I need my ability. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, almost. He's almost dead. Okay, we know he's over here somewhere. Get that rust in so he can't heal. These weapons are bad too. Again, it switched to that. Oh, that's annoying. I can tell you another bot that's going to get nerfed. There's like a 90% chance at this point, and that's the Samjock. I'm seeing way too many Samjocks out there. Where is this guy? I should get into my Titan now. Oh, yep, that hurt, didn't it? There we go. It was only a matter of time. This guy's gonna need some help. Oh. Again, it swapped to the first. Man, hate that. Guys, I need help. Where is my team? I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't know where my team was. But I got rid of their range that they needed to protect the center. Okay, we're going to be tweaking our hangar after this game. Doing better than, yeah, but I wouldn't, Swifty, just my opinion, I wouldn't level it up. I know there's players that like the play style. If you're a free player especially, I think it's kind of, it's just me, I think it's a waste of platinum. Because the stronger Titans out there will just like wipe you out. I mean, we're talking about a maxed out one here too, but still, maxed Indra could totally smoke like 3 of these things attacking it at the same time. Okay, so we're going to make some changes here. I'm gonna try to optimize this. You know what? Let's try Armadillo. I haven't tried Armadillo on this. It might actually work. Okay, so we're going to I want to try blast shotguns on here because I'm really not liking the shatters. The thing is, it fires too slow for me. So I think maybe these might work better. The only thing is, I would prefer to have some crumble weapons on this. It's like if I'm going up against a Teth or like another Rex, I need something that's going to sway things in my favor. And just having like even one crumble weapon, like one Ganjil on here, could make a world of a difference. This one... Trying to think like what I can use here that you can build from workshop. Hold on. They have scorches, but I don't know if I would want to use that. Let's try. I don't know if this would work, because honestly, I haven't tried it before. But those are usually the builds that sometimes work. So we're gonna try Punch and Shredder on here. Let's see if this works. I understand your logic behind having the subdue on so that they can't heal. But the thing is, you're not really doing that much damage. So it's not really helping. Oh, wait. I'm going to put Shredders on here. Yeah, generally, I don't like having the same weapons on the same, like, multiple bots too. But I'll do it for this. And I want to see how that Condor performs. And then based on what I see there, I might swap it out with like the Nucleon and the Quarker. I think for this one, I still prefer Redeemers. If I'm not going to go Redeemers, then maybe Avalanche might be something, but I believe they may be nerfing that, right? So if they nerf that, then we're probably looking at... I mean, I don't know if they're going to be doing anything to Punches or even Nucleons. Cestus might be another one too, actually. I should keep an eye on that one. Okay, let's try this Hangar. Oh wait, I wanted to do something here. Okay, so if I'm going to use Shield Breaker on there, I need to change stuff on here. Oh wait, that's my only healing. Okay, I'm going to have to keep it. Dodger. Okay. I was gonna use Dodger and Modules Expert, which extends the time that you have Shield Breaker, but I'm not willing to give up like the Wonder Worker. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I need, so that's 2 skills that I will have to, that I can use now. That's a tit. Well, we got rid of him. Yeah, he must have crashed. Or maybe he's watching the live stream to see what I said when he killed me, only to have lost his scorpion. I'm not gonna be able to heal. This is actually already performing a lot better. Ugh. EMP. No point hiding, dude. You don't have much of a beacon bar left. The game's over. Well, this is a massacre. Oh, thank you, Reaper. The turret fire rate on the Samjock needs a nerf. I actually think, this is just my opinion, I think what they may do is with the Samjock, my prediction is that they're going to probably nerf the turret and they're going to put a longer cooldown, because I notice there's really no window of opportunity for you to kill a Samjock. If they keep on using the ability, not even just a split second, there needs to be a longer window, like even if it's 3 seconds. But there's one problem when they do that, that's going to be the end of the Samjock. But I see so many in the game now, it's kind of like the Mauler, you know it's going to get a nerf and it's probably going to be a pretty bad one. Hey Valcor. Hey Rust. Oh, I forgot to change the skills again. Oh. Yo, what the? Just spawned in. Yeah. In turret mode again. That's what I mean. There's no window of opportunity to hit them. And that's bad for the game. That's like me running in with a Ravana. And I'm constantly in my ability mode, but I'm killing everyone while I'm in that mode. Yeah, I had to keep my distance. I couldn't be too close to that guy. There's an orbital strike on him. There's a Pudgy around here somewhere. Well, this is not good. They're in our spawn. Oop. We gotta get this guy. Newer. Got him. I gotta go after that Neo. No, there's another one here. Man, 2 Neos? What the? Come on, phase shift. Oh, gee, the blinding. Not again. Again, we swapped to that hangar. Man, it's gotta stop doing that. Shield breaker. You know what, actually, this the lockdown on here is handy. He got locked. Yeah, totally. Second one. He got locked too. Shield breaker. Yeah, no, I prefer this build. Punch here with shredders. Wait, there was a guy here. Wait, where did he... We killed him? Don't even think about it. Yeah, this build's pretty good with shield breaker. I like it. Yeah, I kind of like that build, that Condor build. Sword unit. Oh, we killed a Kaji with it. I think I got a sword unit with it too. Okay, so we need to change the skills there, but yeah, I'm kind of liking this build. Okay, so we need to change these two. I'm just wondering if I should use the shot grouping for that. Destroying an enemy kills. Speed is lowered. What about this skill? So when I capture a beacon, then my weapon damage is stronger for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is actually quite long. And usually when you're in a Rex, you're usually pushing beacons. So maybe this might work well. You got 3 ads. Wait, during the live stream? YouTube is getting very aggressive with their ads, and the thing is, my setting is supposed to be balanced. We have different settings. The only other one that I can do is like basically no ads, but I kind of need it to support the channel. So like if I do that, then there's no channel. So I don't have an option. Ugh. I don't know where the players are. Up, but there's a Kaji over there. You can see him on the pipe thing. He's putting all his... Oh, that's ours. I thought that was the enemy. I was trying to teleport to that sword unit as he blinked back. I wasn't sure if I got him, but I did. I need to teleport here. Hold on. What is this guy in? I don't know if I can get him. No. Oh, come on. Man, that thing is really messing me up. I hate that bug. Every time I think there's a player there, but I know that I can't rely on that now. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Yo, wait, our beacons are changing. What's going on? It's Quan. He knows how to beat me. He goes for beacons. That's smart play. Ugh. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's both go on here. He'll give us the beacon because he will have to. Go into your ability. He's taking more damage than he should because he doesn't want to go into his ability. There we go. Now we got it. Nope. Again, I pressed the wrong one. I hate that. That's another bug. And I mentioned this before. I mentioned it before, it automatically switches to the first one, and if I need to change my Titan, this is why I don't like doing multiple hangar decks. Because it will mess you up like that. I should have dropped in with the Minos, but it automatically swapped here. We're gonna lose because they still have. I have to hold is. Oh, we got 3 players. Ooh. Played it smart. Well, I know you were on our beacon, so my thinking was if we have 2 Lynx on there, we will be doing more damage to me sitting back. So if we're both on your beacon and you use your Indra's ability, because we have 2 players on there, the beacon will change faster and you won't be able to hold it down. So that was my thinking. That's why I got onto that beacon. The Scorpion teleports. Yeah. So if he's like 600 meters away, I will teleport 600 because I'm teleporting to him just a split second before he blinks back. So I follow him all the way back. I wish man, I was hoping I could drop in with that Minos, but it automatically switched and then I clicked. Kind of annoying. Hey, Wipeout. Hi, camper. Hi, camper. He can't heal. Thanks for your multiple bots. Wait, we only got 3 players. What happened to the rest of my team? Uh-oh. Ah, I tried to accelerate that damage. Oh my. They're gonna drop in with Titans and stuff here. Ooh. Oh no. Ah, come on. I pinned him. Get him. He can't move. Oh my. This is weird. This Rex is bullying the smaller. Stuck. Oh wait, do we have that? I gotta save my ability for when he Oh my. Whoa. Come on. Need a heal. Heal, heal, heal. Oh, he's almost dead. No. Got him. Whoa. Yes. What to use on the Tith? I can show you a build after we're done here. So you know what? That Rex build's not that bad. I like it. I think that would be my other option. If I'm not going with the shatter weapons, I kind of like this build. Okay, wait, hold on. So Reaper Gaming, your question was, would Toxin and Murex work on the Rex? Toxin and Murex. I don't know if I would use... You know what I think I would rather use is Gangeal and the Murex. Okay, so who's it? Reaper, this is what you were asking me about this build. Oh, and I was using the Armadillo. But I'm kind of wondering, what if I were to use the Whiteout? The thing with the Armadillo, though, I like the defense points and stuff. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. I'll keep it. The Terramok. People say, oh well, on Reddit, when I went on Reddit, players were saying that the Rex was very balanced because they could kill it. What they didn't factor in is that the Rex just came out. Players are still trying to figure it out. You gotta remember that. Get some crumb on this guy. I can't jump. Oh. That is working. That's a lot of players on this side. I had slightly better timing, but he was almost dead. Oh. We know that this goes through the shield. Attack! Whoa! He's going. Whoa! Yo! Ah, shoot! I want to drop in over there, but that's probably a bad idea. What is that? Ooh, yeah, that splash. That splash is gonna do it. Uh-oh. That's a lot of sword units. There might be another bot that gets nerfed. Shield breaker. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I kind of like this Condor. You know what? Having that lock really helps. You wouldn't think. Oh. I know there's a guy here. No, again. Oh my gosh, it swapped it again. Why does it do that? Yes. Incoming. Oh, he sat on him. Ah, come on. Yes, I got it. I got the kill. Whoops. The Archer? Archer's still pretty decent. You just gotta build it right. Okay, so this build can work, but you know what? I think a stronger build is using so you use those weapons if you don't have the full set, but even if you have the full set, I'm not sure if I would want to run the full set. Just because we have a lot of tests and stuff now, and like, especially if you're going up against another Rex, this could be like the deciding factor of whether you win that fight or not. So I think, this is just me personally, I think running something like this would probably be better. Because like, if I was going up against a Rex, I was just thinking, so if I was going up against this build and I had the full Murex and the Elox, there's a good chance that I would lose simply because my opponent they have these weapons and I can't heal from that. You'd be shocked at how, like, you not even having, like, you didn't even have to have this maxed out. Like, you could be running, I don't know, Shredder here or something. You only need one, but having two will apply the effect faster, and then you can't heal. So, like, the player could be using Advanced Repair, they could be using Unstable Conduit, they could be spamming it, it wouldn't make any difference. They're just wasting power cells because the health's not going to go up. This is preventing them from healing. So I think I would rather run this. Speaking of which, let's see. The thing is, I still like having the shredders on here just to be able to lock players down. But I'm kind of liking this build too. Okay, wait. I'm gonna play one more game. I just want to see how this one build performs because I know they're buffing the atomizers. Like they buffed it recently, which means there's a good chance that they might be looking at these, like the whole set of weapons. So I wonder how this would do. Although I think I've tried this before and I don't think it worked well. Yeah, let's try it anyways. The best setup for Kaji. You know what's funny is players actually told me the best setup is just running all shields. So Ansel, the gas, and then what is it with the harpoon weapon? So basically you're relying, like you keep alive with that. You keep alive with that, and then you just do all your damage with the mines. It sounds like someone's following me, right? Okay, no, they're not. Okay, good. I was gonna say they need to go to center. Okay. Let's see. This guy's gonna attack me. Uh-oh. Remember what I said about the crumble? That's the reason why. Right there. And this guy here too. And another one over here. And that's why you have crumble weapons. I think I would have had a harder time if I ran the full set. Also, they have an ultimate Lancelot here too. He can't heal. This guy won't be able to heal either. Yep. 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 Keep in mind, that's just with one. And yes, that made a big difference. Why can't I see my cursor here? Ultimate Lancelot? Which one? I killed both. Oh. That guy's health. Wow. Oh my. That is a nasty build. It's a very nasty build. This guy's just backing up because he's trying to get within 500. You got shield breaker. Multiple shield breaker. We lost all our beacons though. Well, we really lost all our beacons. I might get killed here. I'm only flying so I can get to this beacon quickly. Oh shoot. Can I even get this beacon? Oh no. Yes! Ah, shoot. So wait. Again, it switched. Come on, you gotta stop doing that. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we need beacons ASAP. Look at that. That was a split second. This guy managed to survive that. We're gonna lose based on beacons, yeah. Trying to push him back so that he doesn't go there by my teammate. We're not gonna... He's got to go there. Oh shoot, this game's close. I don't know if I'm gonna make it here. They got that beacon. Yep. Shoot, I've got 5 seconds if I can use my ability again. I got locked. Should have covered your beacon, pal. Thank you for your beacon. You might kill me, but the game's over. Shouldn't have done that. Get off the beacon. He's trying to get the beacon because he knows it's too late though. They've lost. The Oppo drone and the jump, yeah. I can show you a build that I was recommended, which I assume was probably pretty good. That change to the Rex made a world of a difference. not even close to what it was before. Like, man, that would down a player too. But yeah. So having the Ganjo on here. I mean, I don't need to explain what you guys just witnessed. We killed like 2 ultimate Lancelots. They couldn't heal up because of these weapons. Same with the Teth, they can't heal. That's why you run it. But yeah, I would run this over the Toxin, or even running. So like when I was running the blast shotguns. So let's just say you were running this setup here. And I like cudgels because or these blast weapons, because if you're dealing with a Teth, it will actually go through their physical shield when it explodes. So you will do damage, but I wouldn't run a full setup like this. Let's just say, for example, you got from the data pads, you happen to win, one of the crumble weapons. So maybe you just won one of these, right? You only have one. Well, then you just run one. But this will make a world, having just one will make a world of a difference, is what I'm saying. If you don't have that, then fine. Then maybe you didn't win you didn't win a Gangeal. Maybe you won a Mug one, right? And then what you would do is you would run a Mug one. All it's doing is you're using it to apply the effect so that your opponent can't heal up, and that will tilt the fights in your favor. So that's why I think, having that helps. And I'm actually kind of liking the Armadillo. I'm kind of liking the Armadillo on this bot. I think it can make the Rex really strong. I also disagree with the players who were on Reddit that were saying that this bot is balanced because they could kill them. The thing is, you got to understand, when any kind of new bot comes onto the live server, obviously it's going to seem weaker because players are still learning it, and also everyone's targeting it. But as more players start to get it and more players start to learn it, that's when you start to see the true power of the Rex. It's one of those bots where once you learn to master, it's actually very deadly. Very hard to kill, I think, too. If you don't catch him when they don't have the ability, it's very hard to kill this thing. The sensor kills. Yeah, the Armadillo works. I actually kind of like the Armadillo. I was testing it with the Armadillo and also the Showdown, which is funny because you would think the drone for it. Let's see this one here if I can find it. You would think this would work best, but I actually prefer the Armadillo, I think, over this one. But that's how it is sometimes, what is new is not always necessarily better. You have to kind of find out which one works. Because I find I die a lot faster with this. So I like the Armadillo on there, it works well. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I think actually the Puncher with the Shredder, I think, is what I would go with. Now, you would have two Shredders. But the thing is, if you calculate how many Shredders you would be upgrading, so there's two here. And then if you did Shredders on here, that's another two. In this case, I would make an exception, to the rule. Because generally, I try to run different weapons on different bots. This way, if they do end up nerfing Shredders, then it's not going to really affect me as much. So the reason why I say 4 is okay, it's acceptable, is because if I had say a Kepri here with Shredders, that would be 4, so it's not too bad. But I wouldn't start putting it on everything, right? It's just these specific builds. I do find this build a lot stronger than the Screamers, the Redeemers. The only thing is, if they end up nerfing this and Avalanche, I'm not sure what I would run. That's going to be kind of tricky. I would need those changes to go live. The Devastator might actually be one because this is quite strong too. That and Kieran would be another option, I think. Oh, we didn't run the Cestus. That might be another option too. That's deadly. Yeah, so hold on. Let me just go back to the original Dream Hangar here. Okay, so Swifty, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Thank you for participating in this week's Dream Hangars. So this was the original hangar that I started with. Okay, and let me show you what I've pretty much ended up with. So if you're not running these weapons, okay, so I was just showing someone else. I think I would probably go with like a hybrid. I mean, just looking at how we did with the Murex and the Ganjil, I would say something like this would work really well. Really actually liking the punch and shredder build on this Condor. Okay, so what I like is that you can lock players down. And there was a number of times where I was locking Titans with it and it's super annoying. So whatever's annoying is usually good. So that's why I think I'd prefer this. Yeah, I prefer having shredders on here instead of the full crumble build. But the full crumble build can work too. I just prefer the lockdown. Sometimes there's a player that's trying to get to your beacon, or you're trying to actually race, to the same beacon. Having those shredders and locking them down could be the key to actually capping that beacon. So that's why I kind of like it. I do prefer the Redeemers over the Screamers. Okay, so I think I would go with this. And yeah, those are the changes. So as I mentioned at the start, so Swifty, your prize is going to be the sword unit. Actually, there was someone that was asking me about a Teth build. What can they build like for free-to-play player? Okay, so what I would recommend is something not like with those weapons, but now applying the same thing here as we did with the Rex. Because this is a close range kind of bot, right? You're teleporting and then you're brawling it out at close range. So I would run something like this, and I have actually tested this. It's pretty decent. Okay, so I would run a Teth that is kind of like this. So now again, if you don't have a Kieran, that's okay. You can run a Hammer, but if you have a Ganjil then or a Mog one, you may want to run at least one of them. It's just to apply the effect so that your opponent can't heal, and that will tilt the one, when you're playing 1v1 against someone, that will tilt the battle in your favor. Unless, of course, they have a 2, and then I think it's more a matter of who has more firepower and who's more leveled up. It could even come down to like the individual pilot skills, what they have on their pilot versus what you have. Not sure why the Cork and the Nucleon didn't get the buff too. They may be testing it. But yeah, I have my eyes on those weapons because I have a feeling that they may start buffing them. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be it pretty much for this week's Dream Hangars. If you guys would like a chance to be featured in a future Dream Hangars live stream or video, make sure to post your Dream Hangars in the comment section down below. I'll just show you what the format is. So basically, you list 5 robots, hopefully 5 different robots, a Titan, your mothership. Just mention the build. You don't have to go into detail, guys, because I want to show it while I'm streaming, and we don't need like an essay. So something really short. And also don't forget to put your pilot ID in your platform, because if you do get chosen, more often than not, there is a prize. So as I mentioned in this case, because I'm doing the sword unit giveaway, Swifty is guaranteed to get a sword unit. Okay, so it locks in that prize, which I'm just surprised not more viewers, participate, because this is like, if you enter into a giveaway, just think about this. If you enter into a giveaway, what do you think your odds are? There's like thousands that are trying to win, right? So it's like between 2 and 5% chance that you may get chosen versus a Dream Hangar. Usually a Dream Hangar, there's like, I want to say like under 20 comments most times. So your chance of winning is like skyrocketing if you get chosen. But just thought I would mention that. Try to get you guys to participate. This way we have more Dream Hangars to take a look at. Show my Dream Hangar. I don't know if I would have I mean, there might be bots that I would enjoy playing, but I don't know if I would have like a specific. Because I know a lot of players will say, well, he's easy. He's just going to do like all ultimates, but not necessarily. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Before I get going, I have to say thank you to my moderators. So thank you, Dark Warrior, Lone, Dominic, Kind, Dice, Peter, Cold, and Alex for helping to moderate today's live stream. Much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Also, thank you to Reaper earlier for your donations. Really do appreciate it. And hopefully you got to see the gameplay, you know, of the Gangio with the, is it the Murex? I know you were asking for the toxins, but yeah, you want to go Gangio. Trust me, it makes a big difference. And it will make a very big difference when you're going up against other Rex, you know, other Teths and the ultimate Lancelot, because they can't heal. If you get hit by this, you can't heal. That's the bottom line. And players need to start implementing it more into their Hangar. The only thing is don't put it on all your bots, because, you know, if it gets nerfed, obviously it's going to affect everything. Okay, so, oh, and before I get going, if you are purchasing anything from the web shop, I do have a creator code, Adrian Chong, without any spaces. And that goes towards supporting my YouTube channel so that I can continue to do War Robots content for you guys, whether it be Dream Hangars like today's live stream, whether it be giveaways, guides, the baby account especially. That really needs a lot of help because usually when I put videos from that series, it doesn't do well. So that would be greatly appreciated, guys. And yeah, thank you so much for you guys for dropping by, supporting the channel, supporting Dream Hangars. If you haven't yet done so, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And yeah, I think with that said, thank you guys for dropping by. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's Dream Hangars. And until the next Dream Hangars, I will catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.